Hello,
Yes, who is this?
sir. Here,
Chandrasekhar.
Sir Chandrasekhar Behera, sir. So before
Yes,
that,
yes.
it was Om Narayan Tiwari, no, sir. That's why I changed.
Okay, okay. I got.
Yes.
Yes, you want to say something or
No, no, sir. No.
okay, okay. So yesterday we were working. The latest thing that we worked on was this page that we have to complete. And before that, at the end of the class, in the previous class, Vikrant asked that how to send this ID to other page without uh, passing in the URL. If I click on this, you can say it is in the URL. So there is a method called there is a state which is a prop of our link. So I can show. I won't be able to do it because in this class because earlier I used that method uh, to pass the ID in other page, but I don't know for some reason I was not able to pass, like I was not able to get the ID. So that's why I won't be able to showing this because once I solve that issue, I will show that how to do it. But I can give a, uh, states in link here. So I went through this Stack Overflow page. You can see that. So that's how we do it. So inside the link, uh, we have to pass the state as well. So in the state, we can now in the other page where we want to access this state, we have to write location dot state and we have to use the use location prop. Oh, sorry, use location hook that is provided by React Autodom. So I was facing a problem with this method, like I was not able to get the ID. That's why I won't be able to cover it today. But once I solve this issue, I will tell you, okay? So for now, we'll do it just by passing it through the URL. So wait a minute. So let's add some styling to it as well. So go to the movie details page. Hmm. First, we'll wrap this in a flex box. So this div will come here. I want to display it in the horizontal manner. So I will write flex. Okay, so I want the photo to be on the right side. So let's make the order of the image first and the rest of things are coming as it is. Yeah, it's coming now. So let's make it center. Items is center. Okay. So our image is bit large. So we need to adjust its size. So let me wrap it in a div. Hmm, Class name. Let's give the width of the image section to be 1/3 of my whole page. And similarly, I will wrap the text area with a div. And the remaining width, you can see width is 2/3. Yeah, so we can the first 1 by 3 part of taken by the image and 2 by 3 part is taken by the text. We can small the image. Mm, let's scale down and right scale is 0.5. Let's make it 0.6. Yeah. Now go to this heading section and let's see what are the other details that we can add. So first of all, add some padding to the x-axis, about 20. Yeah, I think padding to the right should be 20 and padding from left should be 10. Oh, hmm. Let's see what are the other details that we have in our response dot data. So if I go to inspect console, refresh it again. So in our object that we got, there is some. Let's add the genre of each movie. So it is like we are getting an array where the genre is animation, family, and so. So we can also return an array here. So if we access movie.genre dot map, we're able to access each element inside that. It's a item and non to give h1 tag. Item dot name, and it's a good practice to add this operator right here so that if sometimes we are not able to get movie dot genre, then our it won't give any error. That's why. So let's see if we. I think the text is black. That's why. Movie dot genre. I think it was genres. Yeah. Now we got this, and after that, now let's stylize this for a minute. So we can create it in a form of buttons instead of no, not even button. Like keep it H1 and give it like there should be a parent div to it. And then displays our flex and give a gap in between, say 4, and also let's give a border to each of it and padding X, let's say 3, padding Y, set say 2. Yeah, let's stylize the heading and text is 3XL, make it bold. And for this, I like font, Lato, and red flex column and add some gap. Yeah. Let's try to make it at this part. So for that, firstly the item is at center. So if it's column, let's write justify start. If I remove this enter, let's see. Yeah. So alright, justify. It will be like align cell. So to solve the guy, I think we can give a padding, say 40 or not here. So after that, we can even add some more details like ratings. So you can see here is the vote average, which is basically the rating of the movie from 10. So sometimes we can do smart work and take the components. So there is some website. For example, if we want to make it ourselves, we can write here. We can import the icons like PS and then write star filled. And similarly, we can give the color, let's say yellow, and also let's say 500. And save it. Where is it? It's not font, it's text. So we can see that the star is showing, and even if you want to import the half star, you can see star, halves, and similarly we will able to get it. Yeah, we can see that. So we can make it ourselves, this component. We can apply some logic to it. Like for example, if the rating is, 5 point something, not 5 point something, like 4 point something. So we can write 4 stars with the fill and half star. So that's how we can do it with the help of logic. But right now we will be using something else. Let's say if you go to a website called, there is a website called Flow Byte, which will give you some already made Tailwind components. So build website even faster with components on the top of Tailwind. So let's say if we search rating, so go to rating. So there are different types. You can say 5 star. But for our project, the rating system is on the basis of 10. You can see it's 7.60, so it's rating on the basis of 10. So we won't be doing this 5 stars one. Let's search some others. I guess we can use this part. Let's see and if we have any kind of reviews there. Mm, yeah, vote count is basically reviews. So we can add the vote count as well in place of review. And we can use this one. Let's see if we can use any other. which is suitable for our project. Or yeah, so we can use this one. So to use this, let's yeah, this is the code, and just copy it. And before doing this part, everyone go to the extension section, and there is an extension called HTML2 GSS. Let me see. Yeah. So everyone go to the extension part and uh, install this HTML2 JSX. So what this will do is uh, this is the HTML, right? So to convert into JSX, it will make it very easy for us. For example, if I copy it, and I have already done it, that's why I won't do it. So in the movie details, if I paste it here, I format it. So this is HTML. Actually, it's HTML because in JSX we write class name, not class. Class is written as HTML. So after installing this extension, you can select the HTML part and right click on it. There it's showing that convert HTML to JSX. So let's convert this. So you can see it changed the class to class name in each of it. It saved a lot of time. So let's see how it's showing. If we are able to get this component. Yeah, you can see that it's visible as it is. We just copied the code and then wrote and then use the extension that is HTML to CSS, and then we got this. So right now it's written 4.95, but we can give our own, and also we can give our own review. First of all, we have to write vote average and vote count. So wherever this is, we can write movie dot average. It's movie dot average, right? Yeah. No, it's vote average. Sorry. So movie dot, we have to write it like in the curly braces. Similarly, the curly braces movie dot vote count. Okay. Let's see if we are. Yeah, we can see we are getting 7.613 and 2360 as it is. Now we need to change the color, I guess. Let's change the text to Zing 100. Hmm. Yeah, we can even remove this A tag and write any H1 instead of it. We don't need any link. Also, this dot that is coming after 7 point, yeah, make the background color to Zing. Yeah, let's make the text base. Just 4.70. Review. So if we want to write reviews in separately, we can write it under span. And also here no underline. So we can write here No underline. Mm, no underline. Text decoration. No, let me write. Why this underline is coming? If I span this inside this and this, remove the class from here and remove the span as well. Yeah. Add some gap or space X. Not working here. Let's give a margin to left to hmm. And any other details. The venue release date. Let's write a release date as well, and after that we can work on something other. So so this was we can write release date. Movie dot release date. Hmm. So yeah, we have made this page, and let's give it a background color and This page is good to go. Background ring. uh, hmm. Now, if we go to any movie, we'll able to see the details. Yeah. But you can see there's one problem that okay, before going to that, so yesterday, I was while making this scroll part, so this behavior spelling, I was making a mistake. That's why it was not working. So now it's working perfectly. That's what I wanted to do yesterday. If even if we go to popular, it will scroll it to our popular section. So okay, so that's what we were doing, trying to do yesterday, and after that. Right now, if I click on this, you can see my page is not coming to the top. Like when I click on any page, it should be like starting at the top of the page. So I click any of this, it should be like the scroll should be on the top. So for that, what you can do is in React Router down, you can write scroll to top React Router. So what this does is, so whenever we click on any page, so that page will start at the top. Okay, so there is some simple step that we can follow. We just need to copy this part, and after that, we have to call this component in our, you can say, the index.js. Okay, so for let's do the first step, that is copying this part and in our components. Let's write scroll to top or JS. And now I've clicked save. And after that, go to the index.js and you have to call it scroll to top here and then click on save again. So these were the two steps that we use. So you can see this is our scroll to top component. So it used use location. So what it does is when the path name, when we go to a new path, the windows is scroll to the 0 comma 0, that is to the top, and this is happening in the use effect. Whenever the page is loading, whenever the path name is changed, then the new page will scroll up to the top before it's loaded. Let's see if it's working or not. Yeah, now you can see it's like it's going to the header directly. Any of the page. That's how you can use this. So you can follow this step as well. Uh, if anyone is following this, I am sharing it in the chat box, the link to the documentation, and this then import, like copy this part, then make it in a separate, like save it in a separate component, and after that in index.js, call that component. So I'm giving 2 minutes. You can do this. Guys, I am coming in 2 minutes. So, do anyone have any doubts till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I want to tell you about one more thing. There is a, Ant design. If anyone of you know, so if there is a package NPMI and ANTD, the full form is Ant design. And let us install and use some of it. So you can see it's a UI design for web applications. So where you can use already made components and then import it. Because when we are working on big projects, we don't really have time to create each and every component. So sometimes we just copy the components from different, already like Flowbyte, and there are different packages for this as well. So let's try this. So I've written npmi and then install it in the new terminal, install it in the same directory, npmi antd. Okay, so after installing, you can go to their documentation, can write and design or documentation and design for React. So we can see there are, let's write any keyword. Let's go to the component section. Uh, So these are the different components. We can see, let's try one of it, which makes sense to our project. So you can see there is a pagination component, but we have already done this. So let's try something other. Mm, So we can try the rating component here as well. So earlier we used the rating component of Flowbyte. Now let's see how we to do it with hand design. It's very slow. Yeah, this is the rating component. So you can see these are the different types of rating component. So the basic one, so this one you can allow the half stars as well. This one you can see there are some animations, and this one is read only. That is we like in our project. This is the read only that we are not giving the rating. We are just seeing. That's why we can use this read only part. My charging. My charger port is having some issue. Let's try using this component for our. So when we go to show code and go to JavaScript, so this is a and design component, and let's copy this and in the components, just save as rating.js, and in this you can see the React is imported and the rate is imported from the and design that we'll solve right now. So if I call this rate in my movies details, let's see how we get it. Rate, this is moment design. After that, it's passed and default value is 2. I don't want it to be in the app. I'll write rate, then remove this, and here we were returning this component. You can see the default values 2, so we should get the 2 stars in this component. Slow. Yeah, now we can see we are getting the rating as well. And as the background color is very dark, we are not able to see the 5 stars, I guess. Let's make it 1 0. You can see there are 5 stars actually. So to customize it, we can pass the data as props. So you can see the default value is 2. But if I pass here value and if I write here value and in the movie details, if I write here value, that is, let's say 4. Yeah, now we can see the 4 stars are coming. So you can do and design as well and the flow byte as well. There are different options for UI for you. So for now I'll comment this out. Hmm. Yeah, so I think that's it for today. I wanted to do the search part as well, but I can start, but it won't make any sense to give a lecture for 5 to 10 minutes because it will take some time. That's why I think I can start it in next class, and I will try to solve that problem that I'm facing of passing the ID through like without the help of URL. And other than that, I think we have done the most of the things in our project. Rest is on you. You can customize it. It depends on you. So you can even make this part, you can say the banner part. You can even make even this part dynamic. We got the, like you have the posters from the popular API that we used. So you can use any of that image in the banner as well and change the heading and paragraph according to it. So you can make this part dynamic as well, and all of the banners can be made dynamic. So in next class, we'll be working on the search. Whenever we write anything, when we enter, it will go to a new page, and in that new page, we will show our search movies. So I will push this code. Yeah, so I have pushed this code, and I think tomorrow is like holiday, and Friday you may be having your interview training session. So let's meet next week. You have the time of 3 to 4 days, so you can customize it, and I'll try to upload the lectures by tomorrow. Because now you will have the time to see the lectures. That's why I'll try to upload it by tomorrow. So that's it for today. Mhm.
Hello,
Yeah, so the screen share. Yeah, anyone is
Vikrant.
speaking? Yes, Vikrant.